Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Resident Evil 2 The Remake. So to recap where we left off last time, we finally made it to Nest because dear Sherry is infected with the G virus and we're trying to find a cure for her. So we just did like one lap through like the IV part of the lab where in order to get like the next clearance, there's like this hazmat suit guy who's been like crushed against the window, and so we're trying to like kill the plants inside so we can get to his chip. And so that's where we are, and so without further ado, let's dive right back in. And yep, just right through here. That is the guy that we need. And what a terrible way to go, right? So all the IVs in here should be dead. Very crispy hot doggy, yeah. And then, so what we do is, if I can remember this code on the Helix statue, it was reverse Tetris, skinny bar, then like club, and then tower. Enter. Okay, I actually remembered it. So then that means we can get rid of this. And now that the mixing thing is now open, we can take out this dispensary tube.
Dispensing solution now.
And this might actually be the solution needed to kill the plants. It's not chilled. That's the thing. Or maybe I'm just guessing. Because I think it'd be really interesting if someone like actually maybe forgot to chill it, or actually did chill it, but then they were taken out before they actually got to like activate it. And so that's why when Claire comes around later and she uses it unknowingly to get to this mixing station, it no longer works. Did I not? I forgot to pick it up. Oh my god. My brain right now. It's been a rough week. I just thought it would like slip into my inventory. Nope. Gotta pick it up. Alrighty, we go through here. And back to this. Getting like flashbacks to like high school chemistry. Whew.
Manual mode.
This is not my favorite class.
Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Okay, so we want to get all of the solution into like one big container. Start to choke it off by moving into this smaller container first. Right? Or did I have to move it into the middle container? Okay. And okay, that's clearly not enough. So basically, like the final step is that I have to use this either a second or a third container to get to the fill line, because the red fill line is obviously taller than the shortest one on the right side. So I'm trying to remember how I did this in previous playthroughs. Like it just never sticks with me. So that's obviously too much. Let's try siphoning it into this one. So now we have 3 levels. And adding, is this? No, it's not. Shit. Okay, so if I get everything into the tallest container, I need start choking it off into this smallest container, which is about half. And then what? If I put it in here, then there's 3 levels. Do I add this one, the middle? Yay! That is the correct mixture. Okay, great. Everything is a-okay in here. So I'm gonna head down into the low-level temperature lab, and then chill this herbicide. Alright, we have to turn on the power. This body is still twitching. So this is Murph. So we take our modulator, change it to Murph. That should do it. Alrighty, we're in business. I love how like the snack machine turns on too. Let's see. Take some white gunpowder. Some flame rounds, that's great. And one more thing. A knife. Honey, sweetie, what do you have there? A knife! No! Oh, man. Okay.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Alright. This is where he's just like talking to his colleague. Are you alive? Blah, blah, blah. Wish we were back as kids again. Before we joined this evil mega corporation.
Damn. Should have packed my parka.
And the first time I did this was like, oh no, is it gonna be like one of those like challenges where like when this thing is running, like you have to defend yourself or protect it from being attacked? But no, you literally just sit here and watch this entire process just go by, and you're just like, okay. Good robotic arm. Good job.
Cooling complete.
Oh, there is a gunpowder. We have enough handgun ammo, so honestly, we'll just stock up on acid rounds because I'm pretty sure that'll come useful. That'll come in handy later. Okay. There's probably something here. No, that body's down. Oh, hello. Since I'm probably not going to return to this area, I'm just going to pop all of this guy's pimples. And then just not even use a flame round on him. Store you, store you. Let's keep these in here. We'll put away this 60 round surplus for our handgun. And we'll take it out when we need it. But 28 extra rounds for now sounds okay. Alrighty, let's put this in.
Dispensing solution now.
And then it starts to die. Ugh.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization.
Oh, this was here this entire time.
Actions
What else
have
is
been
here?
logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Now, I'll never forget in Leon's playthrough, Mr. X just comes crashing out of there. Fuck. And it was like the biggest, like, oh my god moment ever. Oh. Yeah, I'm out of here. He's catching up. Right, this thing.
Senior staff clearance.
What was even in here? It's just like lore, you know. It's just like Birkin being like blah blah blah.
For computer access.
It's like I feel like they should have just given that to you because it's like requiring like a third level security clearance chip for it. Like I thought it would be like surely something to advance the story, you know, but no. It's just like 2 pages of emails and then a third page of like, oh, your actions have been logged. So now we are open to go to the west area. Hand grenade. Yep, this is where Birkin came in and fucked up everything. OSS. Nope. I think this should be the last time that we use the modulator. Yep, it's checked off. So let's get rid of that. And this is a recorded video of the actual operation.
Got eyes on the G-Virus.
This fucking Martinez, you just had to shoot him.
Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming?
And no one comments about him reaching
This is
into his
my
lab
life's
pocket.
work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire! What the fuck were you thinking?
Obviously, he's
Our
still
orders were to bring him in alive.
alive. That guy did a terrible job of checking for a pulse.
We're in, sir. But we had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
God damn it, Ramirez. Birkin, la la la, BE. I don't think I ever found out who BE was. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Another blue herb. Let's get rid of this. That is where we're gonna fight him later on. Any fishies? I don't think so. Let's put you away. This, that's a photo of the family. I think, I can't tell for sure, like I'd have to like zoom in like afterwards, or maybe there's like an image online. But out of that photo, I think Sherry is the only one smiling, or it looks like she is. Like Birkin, William clearly has like just like a plain face, and so does Annette. But like the corners of Sherry's eyes make me think that she is smiling. Alright, that's everything here. And then this is the email terminal where we learn about Umbrella experimenting on the poor orphans. It's just terrible.
Damn it.
But then, reincarnation.
Look at that. Alright.
It's like, why would you give this to Sherry?
Got it.
Unless you're using your daughter as like a walking
God.
safe?
The antiviral agent.
Like,
Gotta get back to Sherry.
isn't that kind of like not the smartest thing to do? God, it's Resident Evil. I should just like stop trying to like wrap my mind around this. And then whoop-bam!
Your ass again! William! The sun's now.
Not enough. Double tap, lady.
What the hell is this thing?
That was my husband.
Should have shot him.
I should have killed him while I had the chance. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it.
He was your husband.
Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
But what about Sherry? How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell?
I couldn't let my daughter grow up in a world with the G virus in it.
But that's no excuse for...
Starting to mutate.
I got this.
Sorry, Ellie.
No. I got this. You should take care of Sherry.
So fucking
You know what you're
badass.
up against.
I have a pretty damn good idea.
Whatever you do, don't stop until it's finished.
Trust me. This ends now.
Oh my god, Claire. So badass.
Until target is neutralized.
Ow. Oh. Oh boy. Ah! Oh, saved by the bell. Oh, jeez, right when I healed up too. Alright, help me, grenade. Oh, he's got me pinned. Oh shit. Run. Oh man, I need help. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, am I supposed to shoot the actual container to make it blow up?
Class A.
Alright, round 2.
Until target is neutralized.
Ouch. Better heal up, Claire. No, he's still coming. Did that not reach him? Another flash, that's good. Nice. more eyes on his back. Ouch. Not enough. Hey, we did it. You know, you could probably put that scene on like
Target has been neutralized.
like on a thread of like, what am I trying to say? So like there is like a certain community out there that really likes to watch like pimple like popping videos. Like they just find it like satisfying, and I guess in a way it kind of is like, oh yeah, thankfully that weird stuff inside my body is finally out, you know. But like actually to seek it out is like an entirely different thing, and I find that kind of weird. But yeah, you could totally put that video of Birkin's eyes just bursting and all that pus and guts coming out on a thread of like these like pimple popping videos, and I feel like people would be like, oh hell yeah, sweet. Okay, so I think we have, no, there's just handgun here. Something else over on this side. A first aid spray. Very nice, I'll take that. And more handgun ammo. Oh my god. I have like 60? I think I have 60, another 60. Oh my god. In like my deposit box. Jesus. Can I just like make this like an automatic pistol? Alright, I totally just blew through my SMG. I guess, which is fine. I'll just rely on my handgun for now. And we do still have another large gunpowder and a flash.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
You know what? There was a box back there, right? Yes. I was slightly unprepared to fight Birkin in that one fight. Didn't bring enough herbs, I feel. Let's take out our grenades. Do we have any powder in here? Yes, we do. Just acid round galore, really. We only have 45 SMG ammo left, so why bother at this point? Are gonna take out our spark shot. Needle cartridges stack up to 14. Oh my god. That's 180 pistol rounds. Wow. Let's store that. And another first aid spray. I don't even care about accuracy at this point. If I just see a target, just gonna blow them away. Okay, so Sherry's not in the east area, she's in the north area. Baby.
Hey.
My mom needs help.
Annette? Sherry? How are you?
Okay. But you don't look so good. Mommy?
Hey, look at the screen. Oh, thank God. So Sherry's gonna be all right?
She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G virus.
Did you hear that?
What happened to her?
She was attacked by the monsters.
Don't worry about me. Take my daughter to safety. I'm sorry, Sherry. For everything. Your life is what is important.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated.
What does that mean?
Self-destruct
It's a self-destruct code. In case the G virus leaves the building. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry? Sherry, we gotta say goodbye to your mom. Mom, please say goodbye. Please, Sherry. Listen. She loved you, okay? You really gotta get going. Come on.
You were right about this jacket. I'm so lucky to have you.
We can talk more about that later. We gotta hurry now. Come on.
Admin chip.
Sherry, can you walk faster?
Yeah.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Is this overkill? I'm not quite sure. Oops, sorry, Sherry. Oh, right, not through here. It's just, I think like the more times I go through Claire's storyline, the more I realize that while Annette was a terrible mother at certain parts, you know, she really did love her daughter. And like, it doesn't excuse like her previous actions, but she messed up big. And it's just like I feel more sorry. I feel like more like sorrow towards her than like anger in the end. Like at the beginning I'm so angry at the way she treats her.
Claire?
But she had her own reasons.
Yeah? Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
And then we'll slightly rendezvous with Leon. Or not. You know what? I thought we would. Or he comes into this area, and then we talk to him somewhere else. Oh my god, we have so many items. Here we go, in the final stretch of the game. What if I just take out like all the first aid spray? But we do have to save room for the minigun, which will come up eventually.
10 minutes until detonation.
Alright, let's just run past these fuckers. Oh no. Hahaha! Can't kill me if you're burning. And what do I do? I can't believe I did that. Oh, I can't even use it. That's fine.
Of course. The stupid thing's locked.
She's gonna go on around.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
9 minutes until detonation.
Damn it, your timing sucks.
Thank you, Sherry.
Nice work.
We make a good team.
Yes we do.
Sherry,
until
you hanging in there?
detonation.
I'm right behind you.
Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
Claire, maybe we can... Who's that?
Worth a try.
Alrighty, here we go. Alright, so the control panels are in here. So's the minigun. But I have nowhere to put it. Oh, right. The batteries are inside. Which I have to like make more room for here. Jeez. I'm just throwing away stuff now. God.
What are you doing?
I gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here, okay?
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
Claire's so fucking cool. Oh my god, I love her. She's like, no, I got this. And now she's just like, always. Just, oh, so cool. How to be like a nice, compassionate woman and also be like just badass and ruthless. And then Leon calls. Okay, I got their positions wrong.
Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast.
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon! Damn!
Okay, I should be able to take the minigun now. Hehehe.
7 minutes until detonation.
There he is.
Why can't you just die?
Why won't you die? Ouch. Danger! Danger! Just gotta keep shooting. Ouch. The eyes like actually like replenish so quickly now. Alright, we are out of ammo for this. Just unequip this and well we can't get rid of it. Fire's not doing like anything. Ouch. That's not good. Oh shit. Just missed like 3 shots. You are one ugly motherfucker. More pimple popping.
Claire!
It's okay. I'm here. We're getting out of here.
I think that was like the sound of Leon pumping on, actually. But then like she passes it off as like just like maybe like debris falling on the train.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good. Zai, take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? Not bad. Ooh, yeah.
Claire!
Leon!
Officer Leon!
It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
Right, okay. So it's in the second run where Birkin is actually finished off. So when we did Claire's second run, that was when we actually fought Birkin's final form and then beat him. So then the next storyline after this is Leon scenario B, or Leon's second run. And so when we get back to this train part again with him and his dashing, you know, officer, sheriff outfit, I should say, then we're gonna fight Birkin. But we finished that with like 180 rounds of like unused pistol ammunition. like I didn't even notice it at first, but like the second run really is so much more difficult than the first run. So like I was just hoarding so much ammunition, but like in second run, like I never felt like I had like that much stockpiled up ever. And so like me returning from like a really hard campaign, which is Claire's second run, to an easier run, Claire's first run, just like made me realize of like how much ammunition they give you, how much like knives and you know like first aid sprays and herbs and whatnot. But infinitely just interesting with like how this game just plays out. You know, like this is like my third playthrough of the game, if you count each storyline its own playthrough. But if you count like a full playthrough of an A and a B scenario, a first and a second run as being one full playthrough, then I guess like I've already beaten this game a full playthrough and I'm starting my second run and I'm still having a lot of fun. You know, like I do like more or less remember like most of like the puzzles and the challenges and where certain things are hidden, but like I come back for like I think honestly the story beats out the gameplay. The gameplay in this game is like fun, but it can be very frustrating. So it's like I feel very conflicted about the gameplay, you know, and I've actually had a lot of time to think about how I really feel about this game. So like it's Resident Evil, it's fun, you know, shooting zombies is always fun, and that survival horror aspect is great. But you know, like the fact that like certain enemies just feel like bullet sponges, you know, and like I'd rather take less ammo in general if I could still like land 2 or 3 like perfect headshots and just kill an enemy, you know. But the fact that, you know, they just keep getting up, it's just kind of like breaks that like how should I say it? It's like I can't suspend my disbelief that much, where it's like, oh, 3 headshots against the zombie on the ground with him not moving, my cursor totally in line with his brains. That's not gonna kill him, you know. So suspension of disbelief, yeah. I just don't see it happening that much. But so that's how I feel about the gameplay. But like the story, wow. I don't know how much different I'm gonna feel about Leon's playthrough when I get to his second run, but going through Claire's mission again, and her relationships with, you know, with Sherry is just so endearing, and I love it. You know, because she comes into town, her only mission in Raccoon City is to find Chris. She can't find Chris, and then, you know, when she meets Sherry, and Sherry's like, will you help me find my mom? And then like it's like this perfect, it's like such a perfect moment, fleeting, short, everything. But you can see like Claire take a step back and just like like, you know, like just be like, yeah. It's just like, you know, deep down she doesn't want to, but like out of the kindness of her heart, you know, she's not a mean person. She's very nice and just lovable, you know, and she goes that extra step to help out Claire, you know, to help out Sherry, because, you know, she is like looking for a family member that she loves, and so she can like relate and empathize with how Sherry is feeling. And so this tale of like this woman coming into town looking for someone that she loves, you know, and then finding a different way of like, you know, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that how the characters are built up, both Leon and Claire. So Claire is a woman coming into town looking for someone she loves. She can't find that person. But during the process of her searching for her brother, you know, her character is truly fleshed out by the existence of Sherry's character. And, you know, like we see, you know, just how far, you know, how far that Claire is willing to go to protect the ones that she loves. And, you know, so she goes into Raccoon City looking for Chris. What does that really mean? Like, are you gonna like search high and low, or are you just gonna contact a few places? She braves the zombie apocalypse in her mission to find her brother, and in doing so, she helps, you know, a little poor innocent girl try to search for her mother. And so, you know, she's not in a relationship, she's not married, she doesn't have kids of her own, but it's like a really nice tale of motherhood, you know. And like, Sherry is not her birth daughter by any means, but it's just very wholesome that, you know, she adopts like a mother figure to Sherry, and to see that relationship like develop over the course of this game, you know, like this like college student aged woman, you know, forging like a very powerful and like authentic bond with like a girl that could be her daughter. I mean, Claire would have to be a very, very young mother, but like, what was I saying? But like, it's just, you know, okay, so the age gap between them isn't that high, but like there is, you know, like a clear dynamic between the two of them, you know, where Sherry looks up to Claire as almost like a mother figure, you know, or at least like a big sister, you know. Maybe big sister is actually the better term to phrase it. Yeah, bigger sister. But I don't know. I just, at the end of Claire's second run in the first playthrough, I just really love the idea of Leon and Claire, you know, getting together and then just adopting Sherry. Like, that would have just been so perfect. And then this is where we will pick up in the Leon second run. Yep. I remember being so confused about that the first time, and I was like, wait, what? Okay, we got a B ranking, which is, I think, the best I've ever done. And this is also my shortest playthrough. I got through this playthrough in 6 episodes. This is my 6th and final episode. I accidentally pressed space. But I think all my other Resident Evil episodes, my playthroughs were like 8 or maybe 9. There were more than 7, guaranteed more than 7. So I finished this in 6. So I'm slightly getting better. Slightly getting better at the game. You know, I'm not like spending like half an hour trying to figure out a puzzle, or, you know, dying over and over again. But making progress. Anyways, that concludes Claire Scenario A, or Claire first run of Resident Evil 2. It's really interesting to get like the full playthrough experience with Claire instead of Leon. And then so in our next playthrough, we're going to do like the harder, more challenging second run with Leon, and we'll see how exactly more challenging the gameplay is and how exactly different the story is. Alrighty, that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially for any viewers who might have watched this specific playthrough of Claire's first run since the very first episode that I posted. And I hope to see you all in the next episode of Resident Evil 2, the remake, as we pick up with Leon's second run. Until then. Why won't you die?